Okay, what is going on, everybody? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DKEN, and welcome to my incredible podcast. Now, before we commence this episode, do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your families. Follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and of course, as always, enjoy. Let's get started. Our top story for today shall be the most memorable simp moments of all time. Now, this one's going to be very simple. I'm going to show you a compilation of clips that shall show you just how worse the simp situation is. I'm going to show you a compilation of clips, and one by one, I will explain to you just how bad this situation has got, okay? The reason why I shall share with you this compilation is because as men, we need to step up our game. I think that men in general have become gradually weaker, generation after generation, from Generation X to the millennials, and now we've got these modern Gen Z boys out here that don't have a clue as to what the fuck they're doing. We've got these boys out here that are down bad for some peace leave. They're chasing these 304s around like there's no tomorrow. Gentlemen, we've got to step up our fucking game because you cannot let these females finesse you this badly. Okay? These Gen Z boys are literally giving their money away. I repeat, they are pissing and shitting away their money on social media, specifically on some female that they have never met face to face, and she's encouraging this behavior to continue just so that she can get richer and richer every single day. And guess what? She will not care if you go broke one day because you decided to donate your whole fucking bank account for her and to her. I'm just letting you know that up front, okay? Anyways, now that I got that off of my chest, let's begin with the first clip, okay? Here we go. Aha! All of you remember Francisco, yeah? So there he was trying to win the woman of his dreams. His friends are trying to help him win her until Hector or Julio or Enrique comes out to establish his dominance, okay? All of y'all noticed that he got more than just a piece of her, which ended up breaking Francisco's heart. Listen, folks, y'all need to learn the lesson that I shall share with you right now. Life is not a soap opera, okay? This is not the time to go around chasing females and getting your hearts broken by these Melissas, these Stephanies, these Catherines, these Andreas, like all of these 304s you could possibly think of, okay? This is the time where, as a man, you should be concentrating on building something. You need to start moving mountains for yourselves. Not go around with your buddies with the stereo set rolling up to some female that lives near you and singing some bullshit romance music, okay? To some chick that don't even like you. Judging by that video, it looked like she didn't like Francisco enough to sleep with him and that he was stuck in the friend zone. So I guess he was that thirsty for her. But enough of the first clip. Now let's advance to the second clip, which is the new Crunch commercial. Let's check out this clip.
Everyone's crunching. What's crunching? 100% milk chocolate and crispy rice.
Crunching makes me extreme.
Crunching made our breakup easy.
I'm in the friend zone.
Okay, I will give you 5-1. The guy that is climbing the rocks behind this chick here is the guy she's sleeping with, and the guy that is sitting next to her is her ex-boyfriend, who she just friend-zoned. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the beta male society is promoting. They're promoting this beta male propaganda where it's okay to accept the friend zone and be there for her just in case if she needs a shoulder to cry on, but will not give you any peace leave, okay? We like to call this guy her emotional tampon, okay? That's what he's there for. He's there alongside with her to listen to her problems and making sure that she's okay and everything will be fine. Gentlemen, do not be that guy, okay? Simping will get you nowhere. Now let's advance to the third clip. Check out this short clip.
It's not easier to be an e-girl or thought. You're not living on recruit difficulty just because a lot of guys will pay to see your naked boobs, because it's not fair. And these females are not living on recruit difficulty.
Okay, to all of y'all fellow MGTOW and Red Pill brothers, we all know what she's saying is bullshit, okay? In this video, she confessed that she used to work at a strip club. Well, that is more than enough evidence for me to conclude that if she wants to be a thottie, then okay, that she shall be treated like a 304 simply because she chose to prostitute herself in order to get attention, validation, and of course, money. Remember, it is the beta males that subscribed to her channel. They are the reason why she has her own money. Without her life source of beta males, she would not be where she is right now, in her own little kingdom. So deep down, I'm not really mad at her. Like, I'm mad at these boys that chose to kiss her ass on social media and donated their hard-earned money to some female that they have never encountered during their whole lifetime.
Because it's not fair. And these females are not living on recruit difficulty.
Well, we all know that's bullshit, because look what happened a long time ago with Bella Thorne when she got $1 million during her first 24 hours of opening up her OnlyFans account. So obviously, y'all females, especially the physically attractive ones, are going to be living on recruit difficulty, while the rest of us live on hardened. And some of us will be living on veteran difficulty, okay? I'll put it like that. Now let's advance to the fourth clip. A lot of you, if not most of you, remember Tomi Lahren, one of Fox News' infamous commentator, who went on Instagram and displayed a very rigorous rant towards American men. Let's check out this clip.
This is a PSA for all the men out there and all the boys who think they're men, but they're actually boys. But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think it might not be us. It might be you. It might be men. It might be men. It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country, in the age range of about 20 to I think about 55, maybe even 60. A lot of men are trash.
So a lot of you may remember this rant that she produced on social media. Perhaps all of you remember that as soon as she published this rant, she received a lot of backlash from men in general. However, she received a lot of support from females who have the exact same stronger independent female mindset as Tomi Lahren does, which is no surprise to me. Like, that was not a surprise, because we have all reached an era where females in general were never taught on how to treat men properly. Anyways, let's continue.
Now, I've often talked about the pussification of America and how men are no longer men. A lot of men don't know how to treat women. A lot of men don't know how to really, quite frankly, pull their heads out of the sand and pay attention. So I am going to help you. First question for men. Are you single? No, I don't mean are you kind of single, seeing 5 people, dating somebody, still kind of in a relationship, kind of married, kind of divorced.
So in this part, she failed to define what it means to be single. This is very simple. Single means that you are not in a relationship. Perhaps you're seeing other people, you're dating. I'm sure that she was struggling a lot when she was dating the Chads and the Brads and the Tyrones, and she was upset about the fact that those guys were also sleeping with other females. That's why she got emotional when she was defining what it means to be single. Let's move on.
Are you actually single? That means single. You have nobody. That is the first question, believe it or not, that needs to be asked. And ladies, you should be asking it.
Folks, remember this. It is not the other person's business as to who else you're seeing. Let's keep this simple. You mind your own business, the other person minds her own business. Moving on.
Make plans. Make a plan.
Okay, that concludes the fourth clip, and the reason that this falls under the category the most memorable simp moments of all time is because she received a lot of hate and praise at the same time. The folks that were praising her for this rant were females that have this "I don't need a man" mindset, and beta male simps that agreed with her man-bashing video. It's quite pitiful to see that there were lots of cucks out there who literally bowed down to this creature and agreed with her on this man-bashing video. This This is what happens when boys, okay, not men, but boys, do not have any spine whatsoever to stand up to her and say, no, Tommy, what you're doing is wrong. By the way, some of you may remember that I did an episode of Tommy Lauren, both this rant and her response after this rant. I shall leave 2 links on the upper right corner of the screen, okay? By the way, allow me to consider her response video after her rant against men the 5th clip of this compilation. Check out this clip.
First and foremost, okay? I don't think all men are trash. And I also want to again reiterate the distinction that I made between boys and men.
Oh, of course. Like, this was the part where we had Professor Lauren over here teach us the difference between boys and men, okay? Let's hear what she has to say.
There is a big difference between boys and men. And I'm not talking about an age difference. I'm talking about a mentality difference.
Well, of course, but y'all females nowadays go for the Chads and the Brads and the Tyrones because you like it when you get mistreated. You liked being taken advantage of by these bad boys. You never wanted the nice guys. Therefore, you have nobody else to blame but yourselves for choosing these toxic guys, okay? Let's continue.
I wanted to clear that up. Men, I don't think you're trash. I happen to quite like men.
I do recall that this was the part where she began to backpedal, if you will, but it doesn't change what had happened prior to the second video. Now let's move on to the 6th clip. This was featured on the news where a guy from California was stuck on a mountain in cold weather for around 24 hours in Utah. Straight to the point, he was visiting an ex-girlfriend of his, and he decided to hike on this mountain in order to, get this, clear his head. I'll just let the clip do the talking, okay? Check out this clip.
Good morning. The 17-year-old knows he is lucky to be alive. This morning, he's crediting his phone alarm and that
California teenager is thanking his lucky stars and a lucky bracelet today after he spent 30 hours alone stuck on a freezing mountain in Utah.
The California native was visiting an ex-girlfriend, hoping to win her back, and decided to hit the trails around 9 a.m. to clear his head. By 4 p.m., it began to snow heavily, temperatures dropping near freezing, forcing him to stop. Nico dug a snow cave and prepared for a night outdoors. He set an alarm on his phone to go off every 30 minutes so he wouldn't fall asleep. But around 10 p.m., his hope began to fade. But then he found a bracelet in his backpack, a gift from his ex-girlfriend.
I was holding it in my hand at like 4 a.m. when I thought nobody was coming. I was like, okay, I need to just push through it.
At dawn, Nico began walking again in just his socks, his hands too frozen to tie his boots. Eventually, he found some skiers with a satellite phone.
I just started saying, please help me. Spent the night here, I just need help.
A helicopter whisked him to the hospital, frostbitten but alive. As for the girlfriend,
She told me to tell you guys that we're working on it.
What a remarkable story. Sarah Harmon, thank you for that. Incredible he survived. I hope he gets his girlfriend back.
She's like, we're working on it.
We're working on it.
I am quite certain that many of you were not surprised as to how this ended. Like, what did you expect? This is what happens when you choose not to get over an ex. Like, she told him to tell the whole world on national television that they're working on it, and you had these news anchors just laughing about this story. Like, they were literally mocking this guy on national television. This is why I tell all of you boys and men out there to stop fucking simping. You will get nothing out of it. Now let's advance to the 7th and final clip for this compilation. This clip was made in TikTok by a female who goes by the username BornAgainBitch. Check out this clip.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. No, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Your future wifey could be up in the club shaking her ass, going through the second hoe phase of her life because of her losing toxic ass ex-boyfriend. I mean, I want to get married. I'm just going through shit.
See, here's the thing. You have this creature who definitely belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
She said that she wants to get married, but she's going through shit, and notice how much likes she received. That just demonstrates that more American females are fucked up beyond repair. Gentlemen, do not, I repeat, do not wife up these 304s, okay? Leave them in the streets. I will give you 5 to 1. She does not know how to cook a damn meal. She doesn't know how to clean a house. Take it from me. It is not worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this calls for a wrap. In conclusion, here's what we can learn from this. Gentlemen, for those of you that have been rejected, friend-zoned, or have been cheated on, or just got divorced, do you think that the female you were once into is thinking about you? Fuck no, she's thinking about getting wet for Chad or Brad or Tyrone. Like, she's thinking about sleeping with her A-list of bad boys. She's fucking other men. There is not a single day that goes by where she's thinking about you. Your feelings and your thoughts, all of that does not matter to her. Like, stop fucking chasing her. Stop being her emotional tampon. Stop accepting the friend zone. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say that, but I will continue to say this until every single one of you guys understands it and applies this concept. Stop chasing these 304s. And to all of y'all social media prostitutes, and you know who you are, you did not earn shit. It was given to you. All that money that these beta cucks and these simps donated to you, it was given to you. You did not earn it. Females in general are born with value. However, men must build their value as time progresses. These are all of the things that you must keep in mind. So with all of that said, this concludes this episode of my incredible podcast. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to Hulk smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with your boys and your wonderful families. Follow me on Instagram. Smash that bell notification button. And every single one of you, have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace out.